Everyone's talking about the same top Netflix hits, but what about those hidden gems that slip under the radar? From mind-bending thrillers to breathtaking actions, there's a world of underrated movies waiting to blow your mind. Stick around as we uncover the best Netflix films you've probably never seen, but definitely should. Trust me, you won't want to miss these. Let's dive in. Emily the Criminal. Meet Emily. She's broke, drowning in student debt, and struggling to make ends meet in a system stacked against her. But when desperation pushes her to the edge, she takes a dark turn into the world of credit card fraud. Led by Yusef, a small-time criminal with big ideas, Emily is drawn deeper into the underground economy. Step by step, she transforms from an innocent bystander to a full-blown hustler, willing to risk it all for freedom. Emily the Criminal is a gritty, high-stakes thriller that asks tough questions about survival, morality, and ambition in the face of a broken system. With an electrifying performance by Aubrey Plaza, this movie keeps you on the edge of your seat. Rebel Ridge. A fast-paced, gripping crime thriller that you won't want to miss. The story centers around a man named Jackie, a former Marine caught in a web of violence and corruption. He's trying to escape his dark past, but when tragedy strikes, he's pulled back into a brutal battle for survival. Jackie's journey becomes a race against time, filled with betrayals, high-stakes heists, and unpredictable twists. As he confronts enemies from both the streets and the powerful elite, every move could be his last. The movie is not just the explosive action, it's the raw emotional depth and the intense moral dilemmas that keep you on the edge of your seat. A unique blend of action and suspense, this film will have you hooked from start to finish. They Clone Tyrone. A hilarious, mind-bending ride that blends sci-fi, comedy, and mystery. Fontaine, a street-smart guy, finds himself in the middle of a strange conspiracy after he stumbles upon a shocking discovery in his neighborhood. With his friends, Yo-Yo and Tyrone, they uncover a wild plot, a cloning scheme that's secretly affecting their lives. From bizarre experiments to suspicious characters, the trio is in way over their heads, and it's both funny and thrilling. The movie is a genre-bending mix of satire, mystery, and social commentary. It's clever, it's unpredictable, and it'll keep you guessing and giggling until the very end. See You Yesterday. Imagine building a time machine to fix a moment that changes everything. See You Yesterday is a mind-bending sci-fi drama that follows CJ and Sebastian, two genius teens who invent time travel. But their project takes a heart-wrenching turn when CJ's brother is killed by police, and she's determined to use their invention to save him. This Netflix movie, produced by Spike Lee, combines the thrills of time travel with real-world issues like racial injustice and the consequences of our choices. With its fresh take on time travel and powerful storytelling, See You Yesterday will keep you on the edge of your seat, make you think and feel every moment. Creep 2. It is not your typical horror movie. It's disturbing, funny, and weirdly fascinating. The story follows Sarah, a struggling filmmaker, who answers an ad for a unique video project. What she doesn't expect is to meet Joseph, now calling himself Aaron, a self-proclaimed serial killer who invites her to document his life. It's a cat-and-mouse game like no other. Sarah decides to challenge Aaron at his own game, blurring the lines between fear, manipulation, and curiosity. But is she getting too close to something truly psychotic? Creep 2 is raw, unpredictable, and darkly funny, a masterclass in psychological horror for fans who love unsettling stories. If you're ready to get inside the mind of a killer, this is the movie for you. Burning. It is a slow-burn psychological thriller that leaves you questioning everything. The story follows Jong-soo, a shy, aspiring writer who reconnects with Jaime, a girl from his past. But when Jaime returns from a trip with Ben, a charming and wealthy stranger, things take a dark and unsettling turn. As Ben reveals an eerie secret, his strange obsession with burning greenhouses, Jong-soo begins to unravel, suspecting that something much more sinister is at play. Is Ben hiding the truth, or is Jong-soo losing his grip on reality? Burning, based on a Haruki Murakami short story, is a masterful exploration of class, jealousy, and hidden desires. With stunning visuals and an ending that will leave you stunned, this critically acclaimed film is a must-watch. Calibre. Imagine taking a hunting trip with your best friend, and everything goes horribly wrong. That's the premise of Caliber, a nail-biting thriller on Netflix. Two lifelong friends, Vaughn and Marcus, head to a remote village in the Scottish Highlands for a hunting getaway. But what starts as a relaxing trip quickly spirals into absolute chaos when a tragic accident turns their weekend into a nightmare. Now, they're trapped in a hostile community, drowning in guilt and paranoia as the locals get suspicious and tensions explode. Will they find a way out, or will their secrets destroy them first? This is no ordinary thriller. Caliber is raw, suspenseful, and brutally realistic, making it a must-watch for anyone who loves edge-of-your-seat tension and moral dilemmas. It's not just a movie, it's a gut punch. Alone. The Movies is about being completely isolated, hunted, and fighting for survival, a thriller that'll have you holding your breath till the very end. Jessica, a grieving widow, is moving to start fresh. But her road trip takes a terrifying turn when she's stalked and abducted by a mysterious stranger in the middle of nowhere. What follows is a deadly game of cat and mouse in the vast wilderness, where survival is her only goal. With nothing but her wits, she must outsmart her captor before it's too late. Alone isn't just a survival thriller, it's heart-pounding, raw, and packed with edge-of-your-seat tension. If you're into smart, character-driven stories and relentless suspense, this one's for you. Take Shelter. Curtis, a family man living in Ohio, starts having disturbing, apocalyptic visions, violent storms, ominous clouds, and an overwhelming sense of doom. As the hallucinations become more intense, Curtis begins to question his sanity. He obsessively builds a storm shelter in his backyard to protect his family, but his actions begin to strain his relationships, especially with his wife Samantha, who doesn't understand his fears. Is Curtis really seeing the end of the world? Or is he simply losing his mind like his mother, who suffered from schizophrenia? If you love thought-provoking, tense films that leave you questioning reality, Take Shelter will keep you on the edge of your seat. The Call. One day you answer a phone call, but it's from someone living in the past. That's the premise of The Call, one of the best underrated movies on Netflix and a mind-bending South Korean thriller that'll keep you on the edge of your seat. The story revolves around Seo Yeon, a young woman in the present, and Young-suk, a mysterious and troubled woman stuck 20 years in the past. Through an old cordless phone, their lives become intertwined. But what starts as a friendly connection quickly spirals into a deadly game. As the bond between them turns sinister, the film explores how even the smallest change in the past can wreak havoc on the present, with shocking, absolutely chilling twists. The Call delivers jaw-dropping suspense, incredible acting, and a time travel plot that'll leave your mind blown. If you love dark, unpredictable thrillers, this movie is a must-watch on Netflix.